Working in the Avanta Business Centre for 3.5 years. We've worked in various different parts of it. I think like many people who came in at the start, we thought this would be a good place to launch from. We would find our feet and we would move on. But in fact, 3.5 years later, here we still are, and we're very happy here, and I expect we should be here for another 3.5 years. We chose Avanta in the first place, because as a British organisation, it was comforting to feel that one was working with a British company like Avanta, which had similar values and for whom we could rely on efficiency and honesty. People have had challenges in the Indian marketplace finding landlords and people to run their business services who are reliable and honest and transparent, and that was a very important consideration for us. I think in addition to that, one of the great advantages of this particular business centre where we work is its location. Here we are right by Connaught Place in the centre of Delhi's magnificent post-imperial urban sprawl, and although many companies have over the years looked at moving further out from the centre of Delhi, that's a trend which we've seen reversing recently. And I have to say that now, over the last year, we have seen more and more of our member companies sending people back into the centre of Delhi, where there is now once more a business burgeoning. One of the critical parts of that has been, of course, the development of Delhi's infrastructure. This particular business centre is right by not one but two metro stations, and therefore staff are able to come in and out very easily in a city which has traditionally been otherwise quite difficult to commute around. And equally, of course, the service which is provided in the centre of Delhi like this is unusual in Avanta. Why do I say it's unusual? It's unusual because many of the office buildings around this part of the world are frankly showing their age. There are problems about services, telephone services, IT connectivity, even basic utilities, and it's great relief to us to have Avanta managing all of that on our behalf and making sure that we have uninterrupted service when we need it throughout the day without having to spend too much time and resource ourselves as a small organisation to make sure that those basic services are provided. I think for us specifically, one of the great pleasures of being here in the Avanta Business Centre has been the flexibility which has been offered to us. We have changing requirements over time. We've been able to increase the space that we have. We've been able to move around offices. We've been able, when we've had other companies who we want to work with coming in, to co-locate with them. And indeed, as we go forward, we are now looking at probably building up a rather bigger group of companies coming in from the United Kingdom who might well cluster around and form a sort of British business centre here within this business centre. So I think it's a combination of values, of service, of location, and of flexibility, which has really meant that this has been a package which over 3.5 years has really worked for us, and with which we certainly intend to stay for the foreseeable future.